Hello? Am I live? Hello, mic check. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. It's FOMC day. What you gonna do? What you going? I gotta. You know what? I should have went with another like rhythm with that. What you gonna do? That would have sounded like a lot better. It's FOMC. What you gonna do? Yeah. Okay, so it's not day. Daddy Pow. Big Daddy Pow. Big Daddy Pow. It's all about him today and his Fed decision. That is at 2 p.m. And 2 p.m. Then he's coming on the stage at 2:30. He's gonna probably do some type of like commentary or something. So we are going to gear up and get ready for that. Today's going to be a big day. Today is, the Super Bowl of the stock market. You know, although Super Bowl only happens one time a year. This happens I think like 4 times a year, or I don't know, like 5. But it's huge for the market. It's massive for the market. So you want to monitor that accordingly. Yeah, you definitely want to monitor that accordingly. But once again, good morning, everyone. If there's anyone, doesn't matter. I'm going to be here anyway because this is very important stuff, We have been doing really well these past couple of weeks. Yesterday was a big day, huge day. It sucks that I didn't hit the big play that I really wanted to hit. But we are going to actually start getting right to the notes. Just let me start pulling up some news and everything now so I can have something in my ear. Give me one sec. I pulled up some things, a few things, but we gotta really lock in. So I really want to lock into a lot of different news feeds. I want to hear and I want to see a lot. I want to keep my head on a swivel. That's going to be important. Let's get one more. Stamped and everything. So that's going to be cool. I think that's going to pretty much hit on the money. I think today is definitely going to be a high flying day. I made a video earlier about my game plan because I have my whole game plan of what's going to happen today. I made a list. I said like look for this, and then I have a checkbox, and then I said do this, then there's a checkbox. So I have a whole thing that's going to for the whole day, and I want to see how correct that's going to be. So I made the video. I made the video earlier, and it's all time stamped and everything. So that's going to be cool. I think that's going to pretty much hit on the money. But doesn't everyone think their plan is going to hit like on the money? All right. All right. So you know what? Let's get right to our notes. So yesterday was this was Tuesday's notes, 10/28 SPY. Just some quick notes right here. FOMC on Wednesday. Yesterday we had 10 a.m. consumer sentiment, and we had the Nvidia event at 12. That was the event right there of the day. That was it. Not the 10 a.m. consumer sentiment. Yes, that existed, but the 12, the whole world watched that. The whole world was tuned into Nvidia yesterday at that event. The whole world. So that was really important. Yesterday we hit a pre-market high of 687.03. We hit a low of 684.81. We are not in a box range. There is no box range right now, so we don't have to worry about that. So this is a new section I added. These are gaps right here that we have to fill. All right. So we have our 682 that needs to get filled, and we have our 672 that needs to get filled. So there are 2 unfilled gaps. Yesterday we hit a high of 688.90 and a low of 684.83. This is funny. These market makers. Oh my God, these market makers are hilarious. You know, some guy always makes all this. He always talks about them, and never, whenever. No, they're fucking. Look, we opened at 687.03. Okay, and we closed at 687.05. That's hilarious. How do we go through all of this and we end up back that I thought that was so funny. You know, we had to go fill the gap. We went up, we down, we came back. That was so cylindrical. Okay. This was perfect. This helped us grab our low of the day. But that was huge. And from here, we ran up our 688s. The 688s were nasty yesterday. So if you traded those 688s, I announced them. But they were huge. They were huge yesterday. They were massive. Um 330 high a day. Boom, took it down. So yeah, so they ran it up, you know, from 11 something to 3. That was nice. And then the huge spike down. That was crazy. That was crazy. So that was yesterday. So let's move on because we have some really deep notes that we have to do today. Really intimate notes. It was like I have like 2 pages. I have 2 pages of notes in my personal notebook. Okay. I thought I deleted something important. Like a timestamp. I don't want to get rid of certain timestamps. I want to keep a lot of these timestamps. What's up, Papa?
I'm sitting here the whole time listening to you.
Oh, really? Uh, um, but that's Tuesday. We have to change this to Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Let's put this up 10:29. Today is FOMC day. Daddy Pile Day. The event at 12 at that was the um we can get rid of these. Trump and G is meeting tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pops, that chair's for you. This is Thursday, 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Trump and Trump and G. What is it? XI? I think XI is how you pronounce that. So that was huge. So I'm so happy I'm listening to um the notes. Yesterday's gap was filled, so we don't have to update that. Well, we have to just bring this down over here. Pre-market, our pre-market numbers. This is Thursday. This is Wednesday. We hit a high. Well, so far, I don't know if there's an update, but there was a high of this, and that's just for now is good enough because it's higher than anything else that we have out there. And we also approached yesterday's high. So as long as we hit prior day high, that is a gap up. I guess from opening print. All right, we have okay, so we have a high pre-market 689.11. Let me just check. I like being thorough. 689.11. Okay, I like being thorough. 687.92 box range gaps, bang bang. We have no high, no low because we're on Wednesday 29. Far out. We want to double check up there. Open, close, nothing. Watch contracts, gap up. We have a clean time frame. It is 9:25. So this is going to take up like a lot of time right here because these are really, really personal. And so, okay, I have to use a little bit different because these were, uh, 9 a.m. So I think we're gonna have to do it like this, okay? Because there's a lot of information, and today, if you want to come and take this info and leave, then I really don't care because I have to get this down for me. I can't play games today. Usually I don't mind playing games, but today's a huge day. Today can be a 10K day. I don't got time to play no games. What? 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 690. We got the 695s. 0.15. 695. 0.04. 692 call. So I noticed in my analytics, a lot of people like to come to my channel and they like to snipe my notes. And I'm okay with that, but you can at least stay. You can say hi, I'm here for the notes, or, and leave. I would prefer you tab me. Don't just take the notes and leave. I don't mind giving you the answers to the test. Just don't be shady about it. Like, that's weird. That's weird. You don't think that's weird behavior? Like, when I'll give it to you at 9 a.m. Now, these are huge. We're not going to be able to finish these. We're not going to be able to finish these because as soon as that fucking thing go off, just like that, shoot. Okay, well, you know what? I think we're going to have plenty of time. I think we're going to have plenty of time because these notes are huge. These notes are thick. Thick. Thick, 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 thick. Shoot. Oh my God. All right, let's get our stuff together. Let's move this. Take you back. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get ready for opening print. Yo, good luck today in the market. Thank you for checking me out. Today, my pops, he's gonna come in and out. He's gonna be in and out. So if you hear me talking to someone, it's just me talking to my pops, explaining some things and just hanging out, talking and everything. Um, where are we? 88. 88. All right. Good luck. Ding ding. Ding ding. Ding ding. All right, look at those. Of course you're up. Of course you're up. All right. So we have our gap up. This doesn't look big, so we definitely going to fill the gap. All right. We are going to look to fill the gap. It's not much of a gap fill. It's nothing huge. But we have two gap fills going to the downside, so there's a lot of things in play today. This going up. Yo, Nvidia is going dumb. Nvidia going stupid. You know what? I shouldn't have gotten rid of my testy play. I should have kept my testy play. Don't tell me I should have kept my testy play. AMD. Oh, that's AMD all time high. Yep, I should have kept my fucking testy. I should have kept my testy. I should have kept my testy. All right, so we're looking to fill this downside gap fill. Nvidia hit 209. That's sick nasty. Sick nasty, sick nasty, sick nasty. All right, right now these calls are picking up some speed. Are we gap and going? I mean, we can just gap and go. That's what it's given. Oh wow, look. Is this Trump? Who is this? Is this now? Trump gives remarks at APEC summit in South Korea. Is this now? Is this live? No, this isn't live. Why is that in my ear? I'm not listening to you. I don't have to. All right, SPY just hit new all-time high. All right, so you know what? I have my plan. Now, the how are we spiking and the VIX is spiking? That's crazy. $210 on Nvidia. That's sick. Sick nasty. So are they going to fill this gap or are they going to try and make this thing go? So when it comes to gap fill rules, if gaps don't fill immediately, that immediately is like 10, 15 minutes. It's not like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or nothing like that. Sometimes it could be that, but sometimes it happens at the 10-minute mark. It's just a wide range of when it could happen. We just have an accessible downside gap fill that is easily fillable that we can go for right now. So if they break that framework right there, that's going to change a lot of the day right there. What are you? Okay, okay. I'm looking at this. I'm like, wait, what? High of day, 9:37. That really doesn't matter too much. They're gonna probably run us to like 10 something. 10 something. We're gonna hit our high of day. Yo, this UVIX and this VIX. This is crazy. This is weird. This is so weird. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm like, where you at? There you go. Hmm. We're just gonna wait. We're not doing much of anything this morning because right now there's a lot of dust. There's a lot of fighting right now. People they're rounding up the caravans. You know, they're going. Everyone's bringing everything up in a circle. They're there's a lot going on right now, and I don't think I really want to participate in it too much. I don't think I want to. I think I'm good on that. We chilling this morning. High of day, 9:37. That really doesn't matter too much. They're gonna probably run us till like 10 something. 10 something. We're gonna hit our high of day. And then that's going to be the real roller coaster because now we got to start looking for gaps. We're going to look for this gap. They're going to probably look for the next gap. So we're going to probably go up until like 10:30, maybe 10:30, 10 o'clock. Then I'm going to start looking for a high of day. We get a new high of day. We're going to mark it. And then we're going to drive that high of day from the low of day to the low of day. From that low of day, we're going to mark it. That should be around maybe an hour from when Powell is going to have a speech. Oh, I got to change my description too because I want to tell people about the notes and everything in my description. Here we go. Right now there's a lot of things running maybe an hour from when patience. We don't need to rush. It's a long day. It's gonna be a long, emotional, volatile day, and that opening print trade isn't going to make you a lot of money going up to the upside. You know, so we got about 15-20 minutes. So right now, I want to write something. I'm trying to. All right, description. Okay. All right. Uh, uh, thank you. Because I want to tell people about this is euphoric. This is very euphoric right now in this market. This is going to be crazy. Uh, 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 uh. Right. Oh, that's how you do that. Okay. Okay. Awesome. I did that nice and fast. All right. So we're just gonna gap and go. What time is it? 58. All right. So we're gonna look for a reversal sometimes. I'm not rushing anything. I'm not rushing anything. I'm not rushing anything at all. I am taking my time. Because you can get in at any point right here, and you can, that can be the top. So I'm not worried about that. We're looking for the new high today. We're going to stem harder that downside. So this is the first contract that opened. This is the first contract that opened today. That's crazy. Usually, boy, I be firing out of both. Bang, 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 bang. Man, they call me Chuck, but I've been shot a lot. You know, I've been shot a lot. It's cool. We see the well. It's when the technicals are here. But when we didn't have events, when we don't have events, it's like, yo, the fuck. They can do whatever they want to do with us. So it's like we. All right, we can get lucky. All right, we're gonna start marking our levels.